Good afternoon, Josh, Sin City Mechanic Man. I'm going to give you my top 5 tools in my toolbox that I absolutely could not live without. Here we go. Number 1, my Streamlight Micro Streams. These things are like 24 bucks, 25 bucks a piece on Amazon, USB rechargeable, super small, super bright. One of them normally lasts me at least all day. I always keep the second one plugged in, just switching back and forth. These two little suckers are great little flashlights for the money, and everybody needs a good flashlight. Number 4 I'm going to go to is going to be my SnapOn. This is the THL 72 with the SnapOn 3/8 flex ratchet and my sockets. My Carlyle 3/8 impacts I use, you can tell, just the living hell out of every day. And my 1/4 inch drive Advantage Plus. I really like the laser etch on them. I just replaced those and got those the other day. I was using another set of Sunex. I use those constantly. Oil changes, brake jobs, timing belts, you name it. I don't hardly ever use a chrome socket. Very, very, very rarely do I ever use a chrome socket. And of course, to use a socket, you got to have a ratchet or some kind of a power tool. And those are my 2 favorite ratchets to go with those. Sorry about the furnace fan kicking on there, but it is what it is. Here is another thing that I just cannot live without now that I've had them. These are the sunex magnetic sockets. They're super shallow. Put these on a long extension, or perhaps put them, let me grab it right here, on one of these right here. You can reach into almost anything with that 6-inch. I've also got the 3 and the 2-inch with those magnetic sockets. You do not have to worry about dropping shit. I put a 15mm bolt that was 4.5 inches long that was holding in a transfer case the other day that was 18-20 inches back to where I could not reach my hand into because I got big fat forearms, and those little suckers held that bolt like it was nothing. Guys, these are less than 50 bucks on Amazon. Sunex makes them. The hard to reach, real far back headlight screws, shit under the dash that you can't hardly get to, or you drop your screw putting it back in. These things are freaking awesome. Blower motors. I mean, I just cannot tell you how much shit I use these for. Less than 50 bucks, and that little magnetic socket has saved me so much grief on dropping shit and looking for things. That is my number 3. My number 2 greatest thing in my box has got to be my SnapOn 1/4 inch drive impact wobbles. Again, it's hard to live without impact sockets, wobble sockets. Let me rephrase that. But the SnapOn set here, I do have the gear wrench 3/8. I am probably going to trade them or just take them home and go ahead and spend the money on a good set of impact sockets wobbles, because these things here, I mean, I beat the living hell out of them. I put them in my good Milwaukee stubby impact driver. I just freaking love them. Can't say enough about them. Not having them, I can't even see myself working on shit. And my number 1 that I will not live without, I was absolutely in love with this one. It is the 2454, excuse me, M12 Fuel. I actually had it replaced not too awful long ago, but no problems at all with a warranty on getting it replaced. I think I had it for 18 months. had the part number or the serial number on it. Called Milwaukee, gave them the number. They sent me another one. When it got here, I sent them my old one back. My anvil got really wobbly. Other than that, I had no issues with it at all. And I take transmissions out on a daily basis. And I mean, I'm using that thing 2-3 hours a day nonstop. Love it. Until I bought this. This is the 3/8 fuel. This is the 2554. I've got the XC60 batteries. Oh my God, that little thing will take lug nuts off of. We do a line of mini buses for a state agency here in town. It'll take their lug nuts off. I forgot what the torque rating was rated at right off the top of my head, but let me tell you, the M Fuel Milwaukee, the stubby, I just went ahead and ordered the 1/2 inch tonight. I've used this thing for, I think I've had it a month and a half now, maybe 2 months. Bad to the bone. If you have that with an adapter and you're using those, or you're the Sunex or any of the impact sockets, it's just something that I wouldn't, there ain't no way in hell I could live without it. I know SnapOn makes good quality stuff, Matco. For the money, guys, I bought that for $169 on Amazon. Here's the thing with Milwaukee and Amazon though. Save the part number, the serial number, and save a snapshot or screenshot of when you bought it. If I didn't have those two things, and my old gun here, if you look, the serial number is hard. Once you clean this off a few times, and I'm bad, I know I shouldn't, with brake clean, then you'll lose the part number, or the serial number, excuse me. Without a serial number with proof of purchase, they will not warranty that. They have no way of telling how old the tool is without it. They told me just save my box. I'm usually one that throws the box away right off the bat. Now I'm saving my boxes on my goods, on my Milwaukees. They 5-year warranty, I believe these things have. I'm telling you, there's guys that beat the hell out of stuff, but me, I'm a big guy and I'm rough as hell on everything I use. I'm not gonna lie. These things have withstood. They fell off a lift. I've dropped them trying to hold on to them under my chin while I'm putting a socket on a bolt, and dropped it 6 times. Bad to the bone. Guys, get you that if you do not have it. I'm gonna have to say this would have probably been my number 6 go-to, and I want to get the extra long one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and maybe just order me one tonight. I keep biting the bullet. I love the fuel line of products, but I really think I'm gonna go ahead and order that, and that may be in my new top 5. Hell, I may have to get rid of my ratchet. Not necessarily get rid of it, but throw it in the drawer. But anyway, this is Josh, Sin City Mechanic Man. You guys have a good evening. I'm gonna come in tomorrow and do a full toolbox tour for you guys. I done one earlier. I got down to the last 3 or 4 drawers. My phone died. So you guys have a good evening. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna come in, do a little cleanup on my box. My box is pretty filthy, actually. I got fingerprints everywhere. That's one thing. I need a bigger box, guys. My US General just isn't cutting it. But I don't want to spend the money quite yet. I may just throw a US General top on it to give me some more room. I am stuffed to the gills lately with parts or with tools in here, and I've got specialty tools that I can't even, hell, I got them Capri tools that I showed you. I have nowhere to put them. Ain't no way in hell they'd fit my box right now. Anyway, you guys have a good evening. Get you some of that stuff. If you need you got any questions on it, comments, let me know. But that is my top 5 go-to items in my toolbox. You guys have a good evening again. Thanks. Bye.